the shop out here where the truck is sitting, or not the truck, the camper, and the camper's getting worked on out here, right? We got Lee and LJ out here working on it, yeah, so they're just welding everything up and getting all those welds cleaned up and stuff, because we're reinstalling, you know, with the metal framing underneath all of the old wood framing that used to be there, so it'll be really nice and structured. We just so anyways, yeah, we're just got done taking care of all of that, and now we're gonna head out. We're gonna get this truck cleaned out. We're gonna go pick up a couple of things that they needed from Lowe's, and we'll keep on kicking on, and hopefully this is the week that we get it fixed and we get the camper on the truck and we get ready to hit the road and head to Alaska. It's been a wild few months trying to get everything together, but you know, I can feel us getting closer, and we just have a few more big ticket items to take care of, and rocking and rolling, baby. Alright guys, it's another day working on the camper out here. So yesterday we were out here and we started demoing, like, cause I showed you guys a little bit, LJ and Lee were doing all the welding and stuff the other day, and we came through and took a look at that and everything. I'm not a welder, so Lee's handling all that, but I can do a lot of the other stuff. So anyways, yesterday, we had enough of the metal frame in where I could get on there and it would support me where the bed area is. Alright, so obviously we're looking through the floor right now. So if you look right here, this is where the leak was, right? So we had a hole in the roof here somewhere, and when I bought it, I didn't know about it at the time. And the water was coming through here, rotting all of this out, and then running down through here. Obviously you can see how dark and wet all that is right there. And then it would run down in here. And I already got one piece of plywood out, but you can see where it would just sat and rotted. So the piece of plywood that was in this area essentially was just destroyed as well. So I've went and cut through here, cut around that, because I'm going to try to leave this cabinet in place. And I've cut along this one because that left corner is fine. Although very discolored and nasty looking and gross, is still super solid. And that's like the main frame. So, you know, like I'm talking 2x4s, 2x6s, and it's all sitting on a metal frame. So really the structure is no longer even in the wood. The structure is now on the metal frame. So instead of ripping out a ton more than what I need to do, because that is rock solid back there. So I'm just going to strip off that white outer layer, and then we're going to take off a little bit of this like finished paper. And once I get all that finished paper and stuff taken off, we're going to take a vinegar and spray vinegar all over everything. So I'll make sure I'll kill all the mold, and then I'm going to come back in and reframe around this window, add in a bunch of supports here, and then I'm going to come back in with 1/4 inch plywood. So that 1/4 inch plywood will allow me to screw all of this back in together and turn it into one solid unit. And I was able to keep the sock cabinet like this one from this side, so I'll probably slide that back in as well. Hey guys, let's get this plywood out of here, and then I'm going to call it a day. I've got a lot of computer work to catch up on, so we're going to get this plywood out of here. We're going to let it sit out here and just kind of air out a little bit without the plywood in here. And then we're going to come back tomorrow and meet up with LJ and Lee. LJ is going to help me put some wood in. Lee might end up doing some more welding along these and finish up some of this welding that's got to be done. So, you know, hopefully by the end of tomorrow we have a new floor in and all the welding's done, and then we can just start kind of like working on getting the outside sealed back up and getting the inside clean. And we're getting close. Alaska bound, baby. 2025. Got all of this stuff right here removed, the floors removed. I think all the wood that I'm taking out is out. It's gonna be solid, it's gonna be strong. Is there some semi-rotten wood that I'm leaving in there? Yes. Is it affecting it structurally or anything? No. Just gotta make sure I kill the mold, stop the rot. It'll dry out this summer. We're gonna be on the road in the sun all the time. I mean, it's springtime right now. This camper has been sitting in the winter of West Virginia and in the spring of West Virginia, just getting absolutely soaked nonstop, right? So if we can get it sealed up, get that new floor in, get that new framing in, get that 1/4 inch plywood.